Leon Davis. Goalless in his past 3 games against Adelaide. We saw him not quite go the journey a moment ago, but he's been in rare form over the last month, averaging 24 disposals and more than 5 inside 50s a game. He's contemplated all the options. What does he settle on?
A goal.
He tries for a goal, and again he comes up short. Is it paid? Not paid. And Cox was the man who was alert and kicks the opening goal.
Dispossessed. Well done, O'Brien. Somehow found the footy, Harry. Well played. Off to O'Brien. Little balk is effective. Pendlebury now. Open Collingwood forward line. In fact, so open there's no one there. Chance down towards Anthony. Can he slip his opponent? He can for the moment. Kick around the body. Cox, and he lets it go for Dawes.
It's a really good pass to young Dawes as well.
So just 1-3 from set shots, Chris Dawes. Game number 5 for the youngster, and he has... I think he hit the post. Did he? No, he squeezed it through. Collingwood a second goal.
But Leon Davis has been everywhere this first quarter. There's the free kick.
Just continue a fraction closer this time.
Yes, I reckon about 4 metres. 4.3.
Kicks right from just on the mark of the 50. You're right, Blighty.
Yeah.
We should never doubt you. Another goal to the Pies.
Free kick to Symes in the centre of the ground. Off to Knights, who can kick it a long way. Drives it deep. That's a superb kick to Stevens. And Stevens has marked Scott Stevens. Should kick it. From 15 metres, he pops it through, and the Crows on the board. Well, it's taken a long time, but finally didn't quite know what was going on because Davis stood outside the field of play to take the mark, which was inside the field of play. O'Brien's kick, good curry shown by Reece Shaw. He hit the ground running, off the cloak, 60 from goal, pokes it towards Dawes. Wasn't a great kick. Dawes got to work here. Fraser tries to pell it to his own advantage and does it brilliantly. Kicks it around the body. Oh, inspiring stuff from the captain. Goal to the Magpies. Gee, that was good, Luke.
Oh, that is...
I got that impression.
That's what you want to see him do. Well called, Chris Oak, the big fella. You have to say he's had an indifferent year, but, well, the Collingwood fans on their feet. Look at the pickup. That's what he's capable of. He's got great ground level skills. He's got a big aerobic capacity to push forward and kick goals in a big final. Great stuff, Josh Fraser. Well done.
Douglas, just the attacking side of the wing. So half a minute left for the Crows. Deep. Tip it in front. Fist from Brown. Reece Shaw needs to be clean with his hands. Little fumble. Brilliant pick up from Edwards. Oh, gee, he was tackled high as well by Goldsack. And he'll get the free kick. And Tyson Edwards with a chance, perhaps, to on quarter time. So there's been 3 or 4 high tackles put on by Collingwood players, and Adelaide have been able to reap the benefits.
Tell you why, because most blokes with perspiring more, it's a lot hotter, so your hand slips up a bit. That's his theory. Now, this pocket, we talked about the tool ship sailing down the Gulf last time someone kicked one from here. Tyson Edwards is a sensational kick. The breeze is going to push it to the left. I reckon he needs to start at 1.3 metres on the inside the right-hand goalpost.
Okay. Tell you what, the umpire has lined him up with the behind post. He's given him a very nice angle here.
He's about 5 metres inside and perhaps where he should be. This will require a superb kick from Edwards. Puts it on its way. Malcolm Blight! What a kick! It's a touch! No, it's a goal! Yes! Sensational kick from Tyson Edwards. And the Crows fans are alive at quarter time. Pendlebury out of the way then, claimed the footy. Kick towards the wing. Gill, big leap and mark in front of Goldsack. So Adelaide fans warming to the task as he kicks towards John Cock. Shaw interfere with him. Now will be play on here. And John Cock can run in and kick a goal from 30. And he does. So the Crows with a goal. The on Fraser. Well done, tip it in front. Good one. Good tackle by O'Brien, but he hands off to McLeod from 40, pulls it back, and there's another to the Crows. Margin back to 2 points. Andrew McLeod What a sensational career he's had. 3-time best and fairest, 5 times runner-up best and fairest, and putting the icing on the cake there for Adelaide.
That's been the one move that Neil Craig's thrown. They've started Andrew McLeod up forward. He's pushing in the midfield at times, trying to get his hands on the foot. He hasn't had an enormous impact so far, but we know how capable he is in a final.
McCarthy's down, off to Gill, back to Knights, drives it deep to the goal square. Contest here, Stevens at the back, he's taken it. Scott Stevens had his name written all over it. And he'll kick from the top of the kickoff line and put the Crows in front for the first time this afternoon.
8 inside 50s to 2 in this quarter. 33 disposals to 16, both in favour of the Crows.
He pops it through. Crows by 6 points. Dramatic turnaround at Amy Stadium. Kicks towards McKay. McKay brilliant half volley. Off to Moran. Now the Crows away. Massey's got loose player over the top. Thompson finds him eventually. Back towards McKay, who strolls through 50, runs to 30 and kicks a goal. Great stuff from the Crows. Adelaide have kicked the last 5 goals of the game and now a comfortable 11-point lead.
You would not believe how far McKay's run then. He has run about 120 metres, I reckon, to finish off with a goal is the brilliance of that. But the running, just hard running, he took off early.
And that's what they pride themselves on this side, don't they, Bonnie? We're fit, we run all the way from half-back.
That was a great kick, straight to Brown.
Well, that's exactly what happens now. This will open it up for Collingwood. And this is where Collingwood should make them pay.
O'Brien through the middle, and his kick is good this time. Mark taken by Medhurst. This is the important bit from Medhurst. Clever kick. Maxwell coming on a lead. And hit.
Have actually given it back.
So Nick Maxwell has kicked 5 goals for the year. Played, of course, predominantly in defence from 50 metres. This will require a superb kick as he got the carry. He has. That's a great goal from Maxwell, and Collingwood get one back.
And that's why they're still in it.
It's as simple as a goal at the moment. Collingwood hoping desperately that that last goal might just stem the tide a little. Dowdy with a couple of bounces, could have gone short. Instead he bombs it high, hitting hope, and Gill almost dragged it down. He met O'Brien. Marriage for Stevens with the acrobat. What a wonderful kick! The acrobatics from Stevens, who's nailed his 3rd. And it's back to a 12-point ball game.
Well, we came into this game, we said, where are Adelaide going to score their goals from? We're not sure with Paul Pleasure out, and also Brett Burton been gone for a few weeks. They needed someone unlikely to stand up, and that man has been Scotty Stevens. He's kicked 3 first-half goals. Not noted as a dominant forward by any stretch of the imagination, but he's taken a couple of big grabs, and that was a very, very good snap. So he's the man so far in the first half for Adelaide.
Only kicked 14 goals.
Loose player over the top, Shirley. Crows doing it well here. Simon Goodwin from 60. Kicks it to the top of the goal square. Rutten. No, it's Stevens again. He's kicked 4. Oh, can you believe it? Mick Malthouse ropeable. Scott Stevens 4 goals in a half of football that still has 6 minutes to go. And the Crows out by 18 points.
And they're not trying to do anything finessey either. They're just kicking it, and Stevens just ended up in the right spot. I mean, he's played a lot in the fence this year. He probably actually, he's always been able to kick a goal, but the turnover from Collingwood was the cost.
He's dealing it around. Van Berlo could have laid it off to Thompson, decided to go solo. And Stevens again, as hot as could possibly be, from 70. Just sets it up, looking for another leading forward. Marriage and Tipper, the 2 big ruckmen down there.
Shane Wakeman, and to be honest with you, I'm very, very surprised he's not out there today.
Be a disappointing way for him to end his career if he doesn't go on next year. The shot for goal is right on line. This is extraordinary stuff. We all know it's a goal, and the umpire confirms it.
And he kicks inside the corridor. It's a good kick, and the mark's taken by Cook. Now this is where they need to find a target. Oh, scrappy handball, but gets the lock here. Kick towards half forward. Swan going back. Good hard running by Dane Swan. Been a star all year, and he pops it through. So Collingwood get one back. Second goal only for the quarter for the
Clark takes it away, and with some authority puts it forward. Clark couldn't get there. Medhurst shows them how to do it, and Dane Swan to do the rest. Dug deep. That is a superb goal from the Magpies.
How good was Medhurst there, Blighty? It was a contest that just needed to be made.
Naturally, he draws Maxwell to the footy, which is all very well, but he's a long, long way from home. Cook confronted by Thompson. Now it's down to Marty Clark. What can the Irishman do? Maxwell, they're just around the edges. Can they get close enough with that kick? That's a mighty strike. And Nick Maxwell, boy, is he showing some leadership today.
He has done right from the start. He's tackled very strongly. Haven't seen him kick a lot of goals in the past, but struck that one very cleanly. Really important, I think, for them to get the first goal of this third quarter and try and get the momentum going back their way.
John Cocker McCarthy. McCarthy went to ground. That's his first mistake, but he did brilliantly to knock it to O'Brien. So O'Brien now kicks to Anthony, who marks, hasn't touched it.
Well, certainly, you know, they're starting to win the 50-50s again, Collingwood.
Back to the start of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Well, this would be remarkable. This would put the scores level. He kicks from 50 and he puts it through. If you don't mind, scores all tied up at Amy. Smell of the kick.
Well, he's lucky he didn't. It would have been a 50-metre penalty. Gill to the top of the goal square. Can the Crows find, well, they won't find a mark there. They might be able to find it on the floor. Tippett for Edwards. Crafty stuff for McLeod. When you're in trouble, go to your stars. And McLeod hits the mark. They mightn't be the best of mates anymore.
Edwards back to Dowdy. Oh, little fumble. Massey in support though. Look out. Oh, Cloak did very well, and he's going to earn the free kick. And it's at 50. Yes, it is. And Travis Cloak will kick from 5 metres. And they're the ones I reckon are a bit harsh, where you're not really sure of the free kick.
Not sure.
You're saying the umpire's explanation, it could only be one free kick.
It could only be one free kick.
Well,
he had the footy, tackled and dropped it, and had time to look around. I disagree, Michael. I reckon that is a dead set goal.
Cloak kicks it, scores level.
Has to be paid when you spike it over out of bounds on the full. So who's picked it up? Scotty Pendlebury.
Well, he shouldn't.
Should have left it, I reckon.
He should have.
Well, that's what pays 15. Dane Swan. They'll be arguing over tonight. Oh, Dawes from stage left has taken an unbelievable mark.
How did the ball get into John Cock's hands then? I thought he took the mark, but I must say John Cock went away quickly with the footy. Did he hang on to it?
Gee, it's great to see a young player attack it like that.
This is what they recruited him for, Chris. So he's renowned as a great contested mark at under 18 level, and you can see the way he attacked that. It was brilliant.
Scored 2 goals on debut. Hasn't kicked one since. Chris Dawes. He's done enough. That's his second of the day.
Opinion on it.
Kick back towards McLeod. Oh, Medhurst worked so hard to try and get a fingernail on it, but he's caused, I reckon that was delayed pressure, and it caused a turnover. Clark now Medhurst, and is rewarded for his hard running, chips it short, and the mark's taken by Reece Shaw. Wants to go on, and he kicks a goal for Collingwood. Well done, Paul Medhurst. I don't know whether you're Richard Douglas, good tackle, Pendlebury. They work it out. Bassett, Dawes, good tackle, but Stevens, the star of the first half, kicked, touched. McLeod does the smart thing and knocks on it, but only as far as Thomas, who kicked brilliantly to Lockyer. And Lockyer's marked 40 from goal.
They scored. Have to take a risk.
19 goals, 9 for the season, Tarkin Lockyer. From directly in front, from just inside 50. Beautiful kick off the boot, and it's home. Collingwood out by 20 points.
Okay, this is the margin when...
Centre-half forward. That's ignored. He goes wider.
Great kick.
It was a great kick, and Goodwin marks sliding on his knees. Simon Goodwin turns onto the left foot. Now this is dangerous. Bassett was held, and he'll get the free kick. Free kick against Cook. Mismatch.
Sure, it's a certainty here, Chris.
The Bassett.
Oh, no, it used to be a full forward.
Nathan Bassett.
The Norwood full forward for a while.
From 25 metres, directly in front. Kicks a goal, dead centre. The Crows get one back.
12 seconds to go for this third quarter. Cox, chance for the Pies. Thomas, they need a mark, or do they? Oh, an accidental goal from Thomas. Stunning stuff right on the bell. A deflation for the Adelaide Crows, and Neil Crow.
And the law of averages might tell you that maybe this is the day. Maxwell up high. Chance for McKay. Kicks it around the body, and almost Marriage dropped a simple mark, but he's got a chance here, big Ivan. Oh, he gets onto the right boot and took a long time. And it's called play on. Stevens kicks his fifth. Oh, gee, had an eternity. 14-point ball game. Oh, gee, I'll tell you what. Luke Darcy, Malcolm Blight, he had an eternity.
Marriage gets Fraser out of the picture. There's Thompson hacking it forward to Gill.
So it says if you win clearances, you tend to score, particularly here at Amy Stadium.
Forget history, let's talk about the present. It's a goal to the Crows.
Well, only 5 down the Crows, so I would suspect that one of the coaches has pushed one back.
O'Brien got it from Fraser. Shane O'Brien, long inside attacking 50. Cloak in a good spot. Bassett. Oh, John Anthony, can he keep his composure? He runs 15 metres and kicks a goal for Collingwood.
Off to Thompson, here was the insurance. Long ball, that man Stevens is looming again. Nathan Brown, a timely fist. Reece Shaw, he ran around the ball. John Cock, oh, Stevens again! He's done it again! You can't keep him out of it! 6 goals for Scott Stevens. The old half does. Scott Stevens. And the Crows will not be denied. They keep on coming. It's back to 7 points. As well, kick away from Maxwell, just misses the target. Thomas makes it look good.
well done.
And look at him blister through half forward. Off for Pendlebury. The future of the Pies. Medhurst look casual. Now he'll go. Paul Medhurst. Steadies, he passes again. He passes to another young Pie. Collingwood fans almost can't bear to look. He doesn't make the same mistake. He's put it through. And the Pies sneak away again to that 14-point lead.
Look through.
I'll tell you soon, Blighty.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
Towards half forward. Numbers with the Crows, but Dawes somehow ends up with it. Good handball, wide of the congestion to Clark, who jams it on the boot. And it's coming back to Clark. As he kicked it, said umpire James. So Marty Clark with a chance from 45 metres, the Irishman, to extend this lead back out to 20 points, the margin at three-quarter time.
Just been thinking about it, Blighty. The Bulldogs beat Collingwood, remember, a couple of years ago at the FCG.
I should have said it's a rarity in the history. Since we've had a final 8, that is, of course.
In other words, someone looked it up for me.
Yeah. That's right. I remember that.
It's been an unusual year, though, hasn't it? Because apart from the top 3 sides, 4 through 8, and even 9 have been pretty competitive.
Yeah, quite right.
So here he is, Marty Clark. Stuttering approach from 45, left foot. He drags it to the right, but he's kicked a goal. It's home, margin 20 points. Just thought for a moment.
Fumble from John Cock. They're circling here, the Pies. Bassett. Davis pops up. To Fraser. To Marty Clark again. He can wind into this. No, he goes for Medhurst, who's giving plenty of cheek.
This season.
Medhurst can make sure of that if he can slot this goal. They can do no wrong. Paul Medhurst capping off a sensational performance by the Collingwood side.
He's getting partly smothered, so it's ricochets to Clark, who finds Fraser. Good spoil. Oh, gee, a bit lucky there. Josh Fraser's got it on centre wing. He wheels onto the right boot, kicks it long. Loose players everywhere for Collingwood. John Anthony's one of them, 45 from goal. Slipped initially. He's still got a loose player in the pocket. And that player is Reece Shaw. And initially not happy, but you couldn't argue with the boy because he is extremely accurate. This afternoon he's kicked 2 goals straight. 23 goals, 3 for the year. So here he is, John Anthony. From right on 50. Does he blot his copybook? No, sir, indeed. The goal umpire doesn't move. He kicks his 3rd.
That'll be great for book sales, Chris. Fourth straight win here at Army Stadium, Collingwood.
Yeah, they're not frightened to come here, are they?
I think everyone just about spent now. Bring it home, Chris.
Lockyer spoils, front and centre, and that's it. Final siren. A memorable victory for Mick Malthouse and his team here this afternoon by 31 points. And as you said, Hutto, 4 in a row at AAMI Stadium.